Oh, my eyes are itching. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. Come on in, have a seat. Let's chat for a little bit. All right, let's chat. Let me get my son's little ding. Hey, Julie. Hey, Merk. Hey, Molly. Hey, Jamie. Hey, everybody. Hey, Byron. Okay, so this comes at quite a good time because let's let everybody get in here if there's going to be anyone else that comes in, and then I'll get started. Okay, so first of all, if you guys didn't know that I have a friend here on YouTube, he has a channel. His channel is called Her Opiate Fix. Okay, his name is Leonard, but his channel is called Her, H-E-R, all one word though, Opiate, and then Fix, F-I-X. Hey, Kim. Girl, I hope so. I'm trying to be more mindful, but I haven't been stressing myself out about it. So, first of all, I just want to let you guys know that Leonard uploaded a video titled, My Sister Overdosed on Heroin, okay? And I think... So let me tell you about what the video was about. Sorry, I just blow dried my hair, so it's like real fluffy and it's driving me crazy because I can see it. Okay, so Leonard makes videos about recovery also, and he takes emails from subscribers, you know, and he does his best to give back what was so freely given to him. We're both, you know, just regular people who have YouTube channels who try to help other people that are struggling with addictions. We don't work for treatment centers. We don't work for anyone where we're getting paid to do our videos about recovery. Okay, we just do this because it helps us stay sober, and somebody helped us, so we're trying to help other people. We're trying to give back, right? Plus, it really does, like I said, it really does help me to come on here and like talk with you guys. So anyways, Leonard had put up a video today, you guys, and one of his subscribers had emailed him and was upset because Leonard wasn't able to get to the email, and the subscriber wrote, you know, my sister died from a heroin overdose, and I'm really upset because I feel like you could have helped her, you know? And first of all, like, my condolences. I'm praying for your family. The subscriber is me, myself. That's their screen name. I'm praying for your family. Like, we're all here for you if you need support. We love you, and we understand that it's hard to go through something like this when you lose a loved one, especially an untimely death like overdose. But this is where we need to really sit down and talk, you guys, because as somebody on YouTube, I need you guys to understand something, okay? We're getting real serious right now. This is real talk, okay? I don't have the power to save your life. Leonard doesn't have the power to save your life. We don't have the power to save anyone, okay? The only thing that we can do is plant the seed and hope that you go out and water it and let it grow and become willing to make changes. All right? I think so many times, you guys, I hear people, hold on, this is driving me crazy. I don't like it whenever. There we go. Okay. I feel like so many times we hear people who have platforms who are in recovery and they misspeak. They say stuff like, we're saving lives. But that's not what it is. We're helping people. We're planting a seed. We're here to influence you in a positive way to make changes and go get sober. That's what we're doing. We have an influence, okay? We have a responsibility to help you guys change your lives, okay? But I feel like what happens is a lot of people put so much faith in people on YouTube, people that are like speakers, public speakers, motivational speakers, or recovery speakers, that you can't put me on a pedestal, and you can't put Leonard on a pedestal. We can't do anything to save anybody's life. Sure, we could talk to them, and that might help for like 2 seconds. But if that person wants to go out and get high, by God, they're going to go out and get high. You guys know how it is. If you've gotten sober, you know what time it is, okay? I think it's really important for all of us to remember that I'm just a regular human being, just like you guys are. Leonard is just a regular addict trying to stay sober one day at a time. I'm just a regular addict trying to stay sober one day at a time, okay? I'm not any different, you guys, than you are. You could make a channel, right? And you could start sharing your experience, strength, and hope, and you could be just like us. You know, anybody can do this. If you've got a story to tell, you can do this, right? Oh, Mark, I just want you guys to know, like, I love you guys, and I will go to the ends of the earth to try and help anybody I can. I really will. There's times where I don't lay down with my husband at night because I'm up on the phone with someone who's called or texted. Do you know what I'm saying? And I know that Leonard does the same thing. And so it's really hard when you have someone kind of be upset with you when it's not anything that you can control. You know, this disease, you guys, is cunning, baffling, and powerful. And I don't have that kind of power. Remember what we were talking about yesterday, y'all, about relapsing, and I was sharing with you guys in the last video about how I finally realized that the reason I was relapsing is because I was still depending on my own human power. I still thought that I could control my addiction. It says right plain as day in the big book, no human power will be able to relieve you of your addiction. Nothing. A power greater than yourself has to intervene. You have to be able to turn your life over to a power greater than you. You know what I mean? You have to, and that can be a power greater than you that you believe in. You come to believe. It doesn't have to be my power. It doesn't have to be Jesus or God or Allah or Buddha or whatever kind of God you want to name. Okay? It can be a God of your own understanding. But the whole idea behind it is self-reliance has to be smashed. Tell him, Paco. You got to smash that shit because you can't do it on your own. That's the problem. You have to fucking surrender. Hold on, Paco's set tripping. I hear you. Okay. You have to surrender, you guys. You have to surrender, okay? And it doesn't matter if I call you 60 times a day. If you're not surrendering, then ain't shit gonna happen. And I know that because guess what? I did it. People called me. People reached out to me. Sponsors took me under their wing. My parents begged me and pleaded and prayed and tried to lock me down. And it didn't change until I became willing to change and I stopped thinking I had control. You have no control over the disease of addiction. If you are in active addiction, then it's like you're on autopilot. Okay, your brain is stuck on a loop. Okay, it's like a circle like this. All right, and so when you're using drugs and alcohol, your body is stuck on this. Your brain is stuck on this loop where it's only receiving that pleasure when you use. So then, when that pleasure goes away, it automatically is seeking that next pleasure, dopamine hit. Okay, so it's stuck on a loop, and It's so hard to break that loop and cut in. And that's why a lot of us need like interventions, or we need to go away to treatment, or we need to go into a detox to rid our bodies of the substance, okay? Because until that substance is removed from our body is still seeking that pleasure, okay? Do you understand what I'm putting down, y'all? Can I get an amen? Can I get a I understand? And so put yourself in an active heroin addict's shoes. Someone who's actively banging heroin, okay? Every morning when they wake up, they are sick as fuck, okay? They sleep, they wake up, and their body is looking for that pleasure, okay? That their brain is going, gotta find it, gotta find it, gotta find it, gotta find it. It doesn't matter if they didn't think that. Their brain is already programmed to be looking, to be seeking, to be trying to find that heroin, right? Also, their body is sick as hell, okay? Sugar Sister Stacy of Bronx, New York approves this donation. You keep pushing. I bangs with you. Anyone goes against your work is an idiot. I love you too, Derek. Thank you, Rosie. I love Grateful Dead. So seriously, I want you guys to close your eyes right now and imagine being in active addiction. Imagine being sick every morning, okay? And imagine having no understanding of your disease. All you know that is when you wake up, you're ill, and all you can think about is getting that next fix, all right? And it's not because you don't love your family. It's not because you don't want to be with your kids. It's not because you don't want to work your job. It's because your brain is hijacked. It's because you're no longer in control of your actions. Your addiction is running the show. You understand? Until you fully concede to your innermost self that you are an addict and you can't do this alone, that you need help, you are going to continue to go back out, okay? You're going to continue to save reservations up. You're going to continue to have a delusion that you can use just one more time, okay? Just one more time. Let's go get me one more hit. And then that damn fucking, it's like, one more hit? What's shit? One more? After you get one more, it's on and popping. That just gave me a little taste, a little sprinkle salt on my chicken strips. You know, like that's not even a freaking, that's not even dipping it in some barbecue. You feel me? Like, it's so fucking hard, you guys. You've got to understand that a recovering addict who shares their story cannot save you or your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad or your uncle or your niece or your nanny or your whoever that's in active addiction, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband. I can't do it, you guys. I have no power over you. I have no power over any other human being. The only power I have over is myself and what my actions are today. And the only reason I can make good choices today is because I'm not putting dope in my veins today. Okay? When I put dope in my veins, I'm powerless. When I put dope in me, I can't make rational decisions. Okay? So think about it. A person who's in active addiction, they're irrational. They have no logic. They're not thinking clearly. All right? So please, if you have someone who's struggling and they're in active addiction, you guys, I want you to think about this. I want you to realize something. You can watch me, you can watch Leonard, you can watch Derek Lambert, you can watch Jexy, you can watch anyone on the YouTube who's in recovery, you guys, and we can scream it from the rooftops, all right? We can stand on top of each other and scream about recovery. But until your friend or your husband or wife or whoever is ready to make a change, then that is not going to happen. And you can't hold us responsible for that. You know, Um, Especially people like me and Leonard, you guys, who this isn't our job. We have real life jobs. We have jobs in real life where we clock in and clock out and have to get paid, you know? So the time that we spend here doing these things, that's free time. That's time that we're doing to help out. But we don't have the manpower to help every person, you know, and that's why it's better for us to be able to come on, make a video, and that can reach multiple people at the same time. Because I'm just one person. But even if I did have the manpower to work with every single person that reached out to me, you guys, I still wouldn't be able to save anyone's life. Okay? I know, right? It makes me sad because Leonard is such an amazing person, you guys. He gives selflessly. He has an amazing channel. He is one of the strongest recovering men I know. He has over 20 years of sobriety from heroin addiction. All right? And he would give you the shirt off his back. Shoot, I know he's helped people make money through his business so that way they can make money because they can't get jobs because they're felons. All right? So really think about it. You know, I know it's hard when you have someone who's struggling in their addiction, but really think about it, you guys. We don't have the power to save anybody. Okay? I think and this is just, okay, my rant is kind of fizzling out now. But I just want you guys to know, like, we are so fortunate, you know, like we get to come on here and watch people on YouTube for free. All right. These people, a lot of them have huge productions on their channels. They're making amazing content every single day. They got fucking studio lighting and freaking amazing graphics and all this kind of cool stuff. And it's like a damn TV show. And we get to sit here and watch it for free, you know? So we are all so very lucky. The information that Leonard's sharing, the information that I share, the information that Jexy shares, other recovering addicts that have channels share, that's lived experience. The only place you're going to find lived experience is if you go into a meeting. And some of you guys are at work right now. Some of you guys have agoraphobia. Some of you guys are hiding out in your house because you're scared and lonely and you don't want to see the light of day. So you know you can click on YouTube and you can find a video about recovery on Real Talk Recovery, and you can sit from the comfort of your home in your Chase Lounge or your recliner with your popcorn and your hair and rollers and just relax and basically go to recovery church. You know, we're fortunate. Okay. I'm fortunate. I love watching my YouTube channels. I love watching people butt naked, you know, who share gems of positivity and life experience. That's the kind of people I watch, you guys. I'm only watching people who are spitting straight positivity and facts. Okay, I'm talking like good stuff, the stuff that they've been through themselves, relatable people who are real. I like that. I can connect with that, and I know you guys can too, you know? So please, please, please. I love you guys, all right? And like I said, I'll do anything I can to help anybody. I promise I will. I really will. But if you reach out to somebody, if you reach out to me, if you reach out to Jexy or Leonard, and we don't answer, way to go, Brad. We don't answer your email right away. You need to contact us again. And if you can't get a hold of us, then you need to reach out to somebody else. Okay. It's not because we're ignoring your emails. It's not because we're ignoring your texts or somebody share Leonard's link. Her Opiate Fixes his channel, HEROPIATEFIX. Someone that is a moderator, will you link it, please? All you have to do is press share, copy link, and then come in here and post it. You guys will love him. Like I said, he's got 20 years sober. He tells it like it is, like me. Okay? So, if you are don't just reach out to one recovering addict that you look up to. Reach out to all of them. That way you have a better chance of getting in contact with someone who can talk to you. Okay? Don't just reach out to Leonard. Don't just reach out to me. Don't just reach out to Jexy. Reach out to all three of us, right? Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, when you're like looking to find a good doctor, you don't just call one place and go with the first doctor, do you? You call multiple places, right? You look up reviews. Same thing when you're seeking help with the disease of addiction. You need to be looking and finding multiple resources, okay? So don't put all your eggs in one basket is what I'm saying. All right? And I, like I said, I know that Leonard works just as hard as I do. I work my ass off to make sure that I answer every single text, every single phone call that comes through to the Real Talk Recovery phone line. Okay? I promise you. And if I miss you, I'll call you back. Just wait a second. Anybody can tell you that. You know? So, okay, that's my rant for the day. I just had to come on, rant a little bit, okay? It is. I just want you, listen, this is the next lesson we're going to have here on Real Talk Recovery. The next lesson, the next learning experience we're going to have is not placing expectations on other humans, okay? Humans are human. We are going to fail each other. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to get upset with each other. We're going to get our feelings hurt, all right? Don't place expectations on people. The only thing you can expect is from yourself, all right? I know from experience. I used to place expectations on my internet friendships because I took them so seriously. But guess what? I had to stop doing that because I was placing unrealistic expectations on people who never even showed me that they could follow through with that shit. So here I am just expecting them to do the same thing I did, you know? And it was a hard lesson for me to learn because it really hurt my feelings. I felt sad. I felt like I wasn't wanted or cared about, but it's not that. It's just that that person has a different kind of giving friendship relationship than I do. Maybe our friendship ways don't match up with each other. And I can tell you this, I am a little OCD about making sure that I swing through to the people's channels that I watch. And even if I don't watch the damn video, I at least comment, and then I come back and I watch the video and I comment something about the video. Thank you, Merk. There's Leonard's channel, you guys. I got you guys who have channels. I have y'all set to my notifications so I can come over and support you guys, you know, because it means I want to be consistent. I wasn't consistent when I was in my addiction. All right? I want to be consistent. I want to be a strong friend. I want to be a good person. I want to lift up people who need it. And that's why I don't care if you have 1 million subscribers. I don't care if you don't have a YouTube channel. If you want to come and tell your story and you want to share what you went through and how you're fucking overcoming your addiction, then come on, bring your ass on the channel. I want my channel to be more than just other YouTubers helping other YouTubers. I want you all to know that you are a part of this family here. And I really hope that comes across in what I speak on my channel, because it means a lot to me. You guys, one thing that I have had to realize is that I can only do so much. I am only one person. And it's been a hard situation for me to realize that, because I have let people down. I have let people down because I'm only one person. And so that's why I try so hard to put videos out every single day so you guys will know that I'm here, you know, and that I might not be able to talk to you on the phone every single day. I might not be able to call you every single day, but I think about you all. You know, me and Cindy Briggs have become best friends over the last 6 to 8 months. And I can't talk to her every single day, but I make sure that I talk to her at least once a week. More than that, really. But Captain Napton, I don't talk to her every single day, but I make sure I try to reach out to her. Jexie, I don't talk to her every day, but I make sure I try to see her. I try to drive through and say hi. Like, because I wasn't able to be depended on before, and I wasn't able to be a good friend before. So it's serious to me. It's serious to me to be able to connect with people because it means so much to me, because it helps me so much. And so I know it helps other people. I know it without a shadow of a doubt. And that's why I try to work so hard on staying consistent. It means so much to me because I had someone in my life who's consistent, and that helped me. And I wouldn't even be sober if that person hadn't taken me through the steps and stayed on my ass and taught me about being consistent and following through. I know it's hard for people, you guys, when they're first getting sober, to stay consistent and to follow through with what they say they are going to do. But I'll tell you this right now. If you will focus and you will work really hard on just doing what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it, there's no way that you're not going to succeed in the things that you do. Okay, that was one of the first lessons I had to learn. Hey, Leroy, do what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it. Follow through. Don't be a flake. All right? Follow through. And if you can't make commitments, then don't commit. That's what I had to start realizing, is that some of the things that I dreamed up, you guys, about my channel and my Patreon when I first started it, was that I was going to be able to work one-on-one real close with each person that joined my Patreon, right? I got 14 girls in there now. I have to write notes to make sure that I contact each one of them, because there's 14 of them. There's 7 of them that are brand new that just joined in the last 2 or 3 months that I'm trying to make sure I get to know everything about them. So that way, you know, I talk to my girls. We're friends. We're hanging out. We know each other. They know me. I know them. But it takes time to build that relationship. It's not like I could just fake it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I had set such a high expectations for myself, and I felt like I was letting people down. So, hey, Sabbatha. Oh, finally, Jexie. Hey, Shannon. Shannon, I talk to you on the phone all the time. Shannon texts me at least once a week to check in. And see, just like with Shannon, you guys, she texts to check in. She knows that I'm doing everything I can to reach out to multiple people. So in order to stay in contact and to stay connected, she makes sure that she texts me and says, hey, Nicole, I'm just checking in. I want to let you know that I'm doing good, or I'm having a struggle, or I'm doing this. And then I call her back, or I text her back, right? And when she texts me and she's got an emergency, I'm on the line 911. You know, but she is consistently texting me and checking in, right? So you don't have to join Patreon to text me, y'all. That's why I put the phone number up for, just text me, check in, say what's up. If you can set accountability for yourself with someone else, a stranger like me, it's like you can call me and tell me stuff that you couldn't tell somebody that you know really well because you think they're going to judge you, right? But you can call Nicole and you can be like, Nicole, I was thinking about getting high today. And I'll go, girl, same. I've thought about it too. What's up, We all have those thoughts, right? And right, Bobby, listen, I know you guys, and I love seeing you guys reach out and text me. I love it. It's amazing. I love it. I get to talk to some of you guys at least once a week. I have one guy, his name is Josh. He calls and he checks in once a week. He is paralyzed, quadriplegic, and he is on pain medications, and he's trying to work on getting tapered down a little bit. And so he calls as an accountability, and he says, hey, Nicole, I'm down to this. I'm doing good. This is what's going on. Just want to check in, you know? I can call Nicole crying, laughing, etc. She can call me saying, oh my God, this bitch, or you would not believe that, what happened. Yeah. It's just nice to have the support. So anyway, I'm just kind of talking now, you guys. I just wanted to come on and kind of just talk about, because I want y'all to go over and I want you to watch the video that Leonard just put up. And listen, like I said, this is no like disrespect to me, myself. Like I said, I am so sorry that your sister passed away. We are praying for you. Everybody here on Real Talk Recovery is praying. We're lifting your sister up. I know that it's hard. You're going through a hard time right now, but I just saw this as a really good chance, an example of why we shouldn't place unrealistic expectations on people like me, Leonard, Derek Lambert, Jexy, any person who makes videos on YouTube. We're just humans, just like you guys are, you know? And I know, because I know you guys, I know that I watch people on YouTube that I look up to, okay? And sometimes I think, wow, they're so amazing, right? But you have to realize something, okay? We see 1 hour of a person's day, okay, out of a 24-hour period. I know it might not seem like it, but when I get off of my YouTube channel, I'm doing mom stuff, or I'm being with my son, or I might be going through a bad day where I'm just struggling and feeling sad that day, you know. But when I come on here, I try to put my best foot forward. So that way you guys will have encouragement and you'll have strength and you'll have a good positive message to hear. But I'm not perfect. And there's days where I come on and I'm bawling my eyes out. There's days when I come on and I remember stuff that happened in my past and I can't help but cry. You know, like yesterday when I was talking about my friend that committed suicide, like I haven't thought about that. Like really sat down and thought about that story. And it made me just think about how much I missed her. And what a good friend she was to me, and how she showed me unconditional support no matter what. It didn't matter how many drugs I was strung out on. She gave me a place to live when I had nowhere to live. She paid my credit card bills and my car payment for me. Like she was my bosom buddy, y'all. And so I think about my friends that I have lost to addiction and suicide. And I realize like how unnecessary it is. Like those people don't have to die, you know. But then I also realized that my friend Nikki went before me because it was something I needed to experience. I needed to see that happen and realize that my life was on the line too. And I almost feel like God takes people to teach us something, okay? And there's a saying that they say in the rooms, they say, some have to die for us to live. Some addicts die so that we can live. You know? And I hope that you guys learn from people that you see and that you lose. Because now that I've been sober for a little bit, I'm looking back on my relationships. We're looking back on my relapses, and I'm learning from every experience. Every single experience. And I'm going to take you guys through every single experience that I can remember. And we're going to learn together, because this is the shit that's going to help us stay sober. All right? I can't block that shit out. I can't forget about it. I can't act like it didn't happen. Okay? I've got to fucking acknowledge it and learn from the situation. Learn from that experience. Because if I don't learn from it, then it was a wash. Then it was a waste, right? So I'm going to learn from the bad shit that happened to me and the bad shit that happened to my friends, my sister, people in my life. And I'm going to learn from it, and we're going to grow together. So what's up with Jax? Hey, Jax. I'm glad you're here, girl. Well, okay, guys. I felt compelled to talk about that. So I love you guys. I hope that you guys know that, you know, I really do care about each and every one of you guys. Like some of you guys, you don't comment. Hey, hey, Christian. Some of you guys don't comment, but you know what? You'll reach out to me privately, and I love. Like it's okay. I understand that some people need to have their anonymity, you know. But I just want you guys to know, like, it doesn't matter where you're from, who you're with, what you look like, what color you are. Like, I'm going to treat you the same way that I would want to be treated. And I just want you guys to know that you have support and that you can come to Real Talk Recovery, and there's going to be a consistent message of recovery here. Without fail, you can always find me here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and sometimes during the day when I want to rant. Okay. I love you guys. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to put on a little bit of makeup, and then I'm going to go get my little boy. We're going to go grocery shopping. Don't forget that Christmas Eve, we're having a Christmas Eve extravaganza. Okay, we're going to be live streaming from my Facebook page and from YouTube, and we're going to be open presents. We're going to be playing with toys. It's going to be going down. Okay. You're going to get to meet the whole DeMayo family. And then, you know, DeMayo is my mom and dad's side. And then me and Neil are the Ploudres. And so you're going to get to see my sister's wife, my other sister, her son. It's going to be so much fun. So if you're alone on Christmas Eve and you need support and you want to hang out and be in a positive place with other people who are absolutely wild and crazy like me, then come over to my channel. So let me think. My husband gets off at 6 on Christmas Eve night. So when he gets off, I'm probably going to drive up to Hot Springs before he does. So I'll probably be there right after I get off work, because I think I'm going to have to go into work on Christmas Eve. I'm not sure, but just know that it'll probably be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm just going to set up the phone, and hope I have a tripod that I can set it up on that'll hold it. And I'm just going to be like, it's going to be like recording, and y'all are just going to be, sorry guys, me and my sister were in active addiction together. So we'll probably have my sister Michelle on, tell a couple crazy story times. Of course, we'll have mom and dad on to tell you guys about how dumb I was when I was in my addiction, but how proud they are of me now. Okay. And you'll get to see, like, I have my relationship back with my family. I have my, like, it's a miracle, because believe me, it wasn't like that. Okay. I burned bridges. I lost everything because of my addiction, but because of my recovery and because I stay diligent, consistently working my program, consistently working with others, consistently seeking God, seeking support, seeking help, I have been able to maintain my recovery and rebuild the broken relationships that I fucked up. Now I have my family back. And that, I don't know if you guys have realized this about me, but I'm a loyal to a fault. I go hard for the people I care about. It's almost kind of like, I think it's kind of from it's the Italian and Mexican, you know, we're just like ride or die kind of loyalty, you know, but my family means everything to me. But there are people that I love and care about that aren't my blood family. And so I'm very, very loyal. Sometimes I'm so loyal that I end up getting myself in trouble, you know, or I'm loyal and people don't reciprocate that same loyalty back to me. But that's okay, because I'm not here to do it just because I want someone else to do it for me. I'm here to do it because it's what I stand for. So, all right, guys, I love y'all, and I will see you guys. Today's Thursday, right? I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7. I might come on later on tonight. I'm not sure. I'm going to reach out to a couple other creators and see if they want to come on and share their stories. I think this guy named Jay wanted to. I might see if he wants to come on tonight. I don't know if he can, though. I think he's going to come on Saturday night. But we'll keep it cool, y'all. We'll have something going on, but tomorrow night is our Mara meeting. So for those of you that are on maintenance medications, that need support, that want to learn about recovery, come to tomorrow night's meeting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a medically assisted recovery anonymous. Okay, all right, love y'all.